welcome again to Cloveriness. My name is Michelle and today I'm doing another tag. This time Fiona from Eventide Reads has tagged me to do the book blogger TMI book tag. This is an original tag from Amber from the Mile Long Bookshelf, and it was a tag that I was really interested in doing, so thank you again, Fiona, for tagging me. Let's get started. The first question is, how old are you? I am 31 years old. Question 2 is, what book are you reading? I'm currently reading Severed Heads, Broken Hearts by Robin Schneider. Question 3, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? I'm wearing black jeans and a black jumper. OTP. OTP, I've just had to look up the definition of OTP. I'm so old. I'm gonna just have to say Forentress, even though I haven't read Allegiant and I don't know how everything ends. Blogger or WordPress? I am currently on Blogger. I don't really have any thoughts about WordPress. Going outside and being active or staying in and reading? Really, ideally I'd like to do both, but lately it has always been staying in and reading a book. What is the last book you read? The last book that I read was Night Beach by Kirsty Eager. What is the next book you'll read? The Pressure! Maybe Hurt by Tabitha Suzuma. Maybe. Ebooks, yes or no? Yes. Where do you prefer to read? There are 2 spots in my house in which I read the most. The first is my bed and second is on the sofa curled up with my blanket. Who was the last person you tweeted? Let's have a look. Oh, it was Anya from Awful Lot of Books. Whose blog did you look at last? I can't really recall. It's been a while since I went through my Feedly subscriptions, but I think that it was probably Jim's from YA Contemporary. Who is your favorite blogger? How long do you have? My favorite book bloggers are definitely the other members of Bookish Brits, but also Sophie from So Many Books, So Little Time. I love Sarah from Feeling Fictional. I love Sammy from I Want to Read That. I love Amber from the Mile Long Bookshelf. I love Zoe from Book High. There are just so many that I feel a little bit rubbish that I probably didn't mention everyone that I should have mentioned. Who are your favorite booktubers? Well, obviously everyone on Bookish Brits do such a great job providing lots of really great content. I also love Amber from Mile Long Bookshelf, Amber from Books of Amber. I love Samantha Stewart. I love Katie from Kit Kats Can Read. I love Daisy from Thousand Lives of Daisy. There are so many booktubers that I absolutely love. What do you do when people say that reading is boring? This isn't really something that I've come across recently, but probably in that situation I'd try to explain that they probably just haven't found the right book and give some recommendations. Don't really know. Who is the last author you spoke to? I don't remember the last person I spoke to face to face, but on Twitter I just saw I'd mentioned Rainbow Rowell in a blog post that I wrote for the Nerdfighters website, and she tweeted me back to say thank you. I guess that would count, right? Who is the last person you texted? There's only really one person that I send text messages to, and that is my husband, N. Who is your all-time favorite book character? I'm gonna go with Charlotte from Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. UKYA or USYA. I like both, but I do try to give priority to UKYA because I don't feel that it gets enough attention. What is your preferred drink while reading? I'd have to say Coke Zero. I have a really bad addiction to Mountain Dew and Fizzy Lucozade, and in order to wean myself off of both of those, I've gone for sugar-free drinks, and I probably drink far too much of it, but hopefully it will go back to more of a regular amount, and then I can choose healthier options. Hopefully. If you hated reading, what would you be doing? I think that if I hated reading, I would probably spend a lot more time doing crafty activities. I'd really love to learn how to knit. I have quite a few different ideas in mind, semi-book related, that I would like to do. If I had more time because I haven't been reading, then I would definitely do those things. How many bookcases or bookshelves do you have? I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 large bookcases, I have 2 smaller bookcases, and I have 2 bookshelves in my room. So I didn't write this next question down entirely, but I think it was along the lines of, if you could meet up with either bloggers or authors, which would you prefer? And for this question, I would definitely have to say book bloggers. While it is lovely to meet my favorite authors and hear them speak about their process of writing and about their books and ask questions and everything, my favorite thing in the whole world to do is to meet up with other book bloggers who understand the things that happen in my life with TBR piles and reviews and everything else. So definitely book bloggers. Insta-love, yes or no? I'm gonna say yes. I think that some authors pull off Insta-love really, really well, and I get fully emotionally invested and hooked into their relationship straight away. Favorite author? Are you trying to kill me? Seriously. I'm gonna go with Melina Marchetta. Number 1 book on your wish list? My wish list is pretty small. I don't really have anything on it. I'd really, really like to read The Worst Girlfriend in the World by Sarah Manning, which is coming out in May. I think that would be on the top of my wish list at the moment. Do you prefer to read male or female protagonists? And I would definitely prefer a female perspective. Favorite book to film adaptation? I'm sure that by the end of 2014, my answer will completely change, but for now, I think it would have to be The Princess Bride. What is the last song you listened to? Oh, that's not at all bookish. I recently went through some of my CDs and transferred them over to my iPod, and on the walk back from the school run I was listening to Songs from a Librarian by Tori Amos, and so the last song that I listened to was one of the songs on that album. If you like to read more positive or negative reviews, I find it a little bit hard to trust the opinions of overly positive reviews, and in the same way I don't think that fully negative reviews tell a true story, if you like, of a book. So I like to read balanced reviews in which there are some good points and some bad points. Now, I don't know how many other people have already done the book blogger tag, so if you haven't done this tag already and you would like to, then consider this me tagging you. Have fun with it, and thank you for watching.